Imagine that you're a teenage boy with a crack addict mother who has had all 12 children removed from her care. You are homeless, have never met your father, and your only possessions are a few t-shirts in a plastic bag. The feeling of isolation and loneliness would be overwhelming as you move from one foster home to another, always feeling like an outcast from the rest of the world. This is the true story of Michael Orr, a 16-year-old African-American boy from Memphis, Tennessee, who grew up in an impoverished and drug-fueled neighborhood with little hope of fulfilling his dream of playing in the NFL due to socioeconomic disadvantage. However, with love, support, and encouragement from his newfound family, Michael went on to become one of the best high school football players in America. Michael's journey to success began the night fate stepped in and Leanne Tui and her family spotted the 6-foot giant walking the streets of Memphis in freezing temperatures, wearing nothing more than a t-shirt. The Tui family instantly recognized Michael, who attended Briarcrest Christian School, the same school that their son attended. The Tui family invited Michael to come home with them and sleep on their couch. And this one gracious act irrevocably changed Michael's life in an instant. Michael had initially been given the opportunity to attend Briarcrest School when he met Tony Henderson, a man who ran a neighborhood athletic program. Michael's life was unstable and he was temporarily staying with Tony, who took Michael along to the school where he was enrolling his own son. Whilst there, the school coaches were amazed at Michael's prowess on the basketball court. The school's sport teacher, Coach Cotton, saw great potential in Michael's sporting abilities and firmly believed that he should be afforded the opportunity of an equitable education at Briarcrest. By this point, Michael had been frequently absent from school and was on the road to dropping out completely. As educators, it is our role to provide students with the opportunity for success by supporting and encouraging them and allowing them the equal opportunity to achieve their goals and aspirations, much like Coach Cotton. Michael had difficulty reading and was chronically undereducated. However, he still thought of himself as smart. Michael also had a strong passion for sport, and in order to play at a higher level, Michael needed to attain a higher GPA score, achieving more than C's in every class. Supported by the Tui family and a tutor named Sue Mitchell who taught him 6 days a week, Michael went from having the lowest GPA score in the school to being a member of the honor roll. His size, speed, and protective nature made him fit to play on the offensive line, quickly becoming one of the most talented players in NFL history. Against all odds, Michael overcame every obstacle thrown at him and still to this day states he wouldn't have gotten anywhere without the Tuis. The Tui family demonstrates the noble act of selflessness and prioritized Michael's well-being over everything else. Michael graduated from high school, and with his football career in full swing, he was offered many college scholarships. Michael Orr lived a tough and challenging life, but through sheer determination and with the Tui's support, he went on to graduate high school and fulfill his dream of playing professional football. Michael's initial educational experience before meeting the Tuis was one that made him feel disconnected and unsupported by his teachers and peers. Throughout his earlier life, we see the many disadvantages Michael faced in the classroom at the expense of teachers who cared more for academic success than equity. As pre-service teachers, we must learn to value the diversity of students while acknowledging the uniqueness everyone brings to the classroom. The true story of Michael Orr has made me more aware of how important it is to develop positive and supportive relationships with my students in the classroom and how these relationships impact their learning. Our role as future educators is to teach in ways that are transactional. The collaborative discussions, the sharing of ideas, and the continuing support. Referring to the Australian Professional Standards for Teaching, Standard 4 encourages educators to create and maintain supportive and safe learning environments. The members of the Tui family are positive role models for Michael, forming healthy and interpersonal relationships with him to ensure he felt safe, supported, and comfortable within their home. Michael Orr's story is an example of how, with perseverance, encouragement, and a strong support network, dreams that seemed impossible do come true.